Before marriage, I go, "Hey baby, did you play Candy Crush?" And she said, "Why?" "Because you look so sweet." But after marriage, I go, "Hey baby, you look so sweet today." She said, "Are you saying I'm fat?" Again, before marriage, I go, "Hi darling, where do you want to have the dinner tonight?" Look at me in shyness and say, "I don't know. You're the man." But after marriage, the same thing. "Hi darling, where do you want to have the dinner?" And she looks straight into my eyes. "I don't know. Be a man. Do the right thing." Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Some of us join Toastmasters to improve our communication and our leadership skills, but I've joined Toastmasters to improve my marriage skills. If you have not realized, the connection between Toastmaster and marriage is strikingly similar. When I joined Toastmasters, I was given a competent communicator manual. When I was dating my wife, I had a CC manual as well. It's called Competent Courtship Manual. CC1, Icebreaker, introduction about myself. Hi, I'm Alan Ang, and you look beautiful today. I might not be a photographer like Ruben, but I can picture us together. Then moving on to CC2 and CC3, it's about organizing myself and getting to the point. The general purpose, get a date. The specific purpose, number 1, hold hands. Number 2, hug her. And number 3, it would be wonderful if I get to move on to my favorite CC, CC5. My body speaks. Which I'm gonna take it offline for today. Then in the end, hopefully I'll be able to do my CC10 to inspire her that out of 3.5 billion men in this world, and probably about 5 good ones in Brunei, that I am the only one who can take care of her for the rest of her life. You see, ladies and gentlemen, the similarity doesn't just end there. After marriage, it's more evident that my marriage life mirrors a Toastmasters meeting. Every single question my wife asks is actually a table topic. "Alan, you're home late by 5 minutes. What happened?" "What happened? Alan." Imagine my wife as the accountant, and I go, I was driving from the office. And she looked at me. "Alan, you had 2 arms and 3 R's. Why did you lie?" "Why did you lie? Alan." But the worst nightmare would be my wife as the general evaluator. And she goes, "Alan, the dinner you cooked tonight was wonderful. However, it would be better if you can cook the chicken for an extra 2 minutes. Overall, I appreciate your effort, and I look forward to your next cooking." Now, ladies and gentlemen, 3.5 billion women in this world, and she's the only one that I love, the only one. Maybe it's because she's the one who accepts me for who I am, and she's the one who says, "I see something." And I know exactly what it is. You see, I might not be the most handsome guy, but I'm confident that my wife will choose me or Brad Pitt anytime. I hope. Well, I might not be the smartest guy, but to my wife, I am smart enough to marry her. And of course, the most important is that I might not be the funniest guy, but to my wife, I will always be her humorous speech champion. You see, Toastmasters have changed my life in many positive ways, and I've learned this from all these seasoned and veteran Toastmasters. Number 1, be a better listener. Just like the World Championship finalist Chris Wu would say, listen. Listen to the songs of the wives. When she says, I'm okay, listen again. Because she might mean, I'm fine. And then you're in trouble. Number 2, let it go. That's it. There's no point in a Toastmasters meeting where you dwell on the last speech. The same in marriage. There's no point of 2 persons remembering the same past event in a different version. As what Sean Cassidy's narcissist said to me, he goes, hey bro, I tell you what, when she's right, you're wrong. And when she's wrong, it's your fault. And number 3, the most important technique which I've learned is called the sandwich method. Remember, if my wife was to ask me, are you saying I'm fat? Do you know how you should answer? Stuart Lee taught me this. He go, hey honey, you know what, I get to know you. You're like this young rosebud. And over years of love and care, you're finally blossoming. Now my suggestion is to not have KFC every Monday, Wednesday, and every public holiday. But it's okay. I'm just glad that now I have more of you to love. Ladies and gentlemen, Toastmasters is about consistent and continuous learning. Even after married for so many years, even after achieving your DTM, domestically trained man, you can always go back to your competent courtship manual and relearn the basics of the basics. You see, it's not about how much money or luxuries I can bring into my marriage, although 1 or 2 Ellie and Shana might help, but it's more about me consistently doing that simple thing that touches her heart the most. So that when I'm old and wrinkled in my 70s, I could still look at her and redo my icebreaker, and I could say, hi friend, I'm Anna, and you look beautiful, just as you were 50 years ago. Thank you.
I never knew you can use a CC manual for marriage.
Courtship.
Courtship. So maybe